Here we go. Okay, welcome everybody. Today I'm very happy to see you. My name is Natalia Kolev and I'm instructor of Neurographica. Today is a class to present you our new program that we're starting in 2024. And it's about setting goals and achieving goals, not just setting goals, but also to achieve your goals. And January is all about setting goals, setting New Year's resolutions, starting new, and it's a really good time to start new. And we'll talk about what is important about goals, setting goals so that they are achievable. We also are going to draw a Neurographica drawing, and if you don't have, we will need a white paper or maybe color paper, but just one color without lines, markers, and color pencils. And then at the end, I'm going to talk about the program and who is it for, what are you going to get. And we have surprise discount for you at the end. So if you want to know more about this, stay till the end. Okay, so how many of you have goals that they want to achieve in the next year? And how many goals? So if you can type in the chat. And goals, how many goals? I divide them by categories. The most popular categories are finances, and then relationships, health, spiritual goals, goals about your travel, your if you have a special business that you're doing, or maybe health, business and relationship. Yes, those are the most popular, Marilyn. Marilyn, thank you. Eva has three goals, and there are other groups, topics that needs to be balanced. If you are a parent, you may want to have parenting goals. If you have a special hobby, or maybe you are a social person and you have clubs that you attend, or people you are joined with special interest. Release anxiety. Yes, this will be in the health goal. In general topic of health and mental health. Yes, this is what will be. And usually people who set goals, they think that this is they may be hard to achieve. They don't know how to achieve the goals so that it will be beneficial for them. So I want to share with you usually what is the most important to make a difference for your goal setting is to realize that there is no one approach to achieving goals that will work for everybody. Everybody is different with different resources, different ideas, and every goal is actually different. Every goal is personal for everybody else. So there cannot be one approach for all. But that's where Neurographic is very helpful. What we are going to be learning, the drawing, because we will be connecting to our inner side, and we will get the answers from within. You will get your own answers, and this will be the best because you will not be needing to follow somebody else's steps and realize, oh, they don't work for me because they're not fully aligned with me. But you will find your own guidance from within and be able to connect to your own goals. First is just the goals will be your own. They will not be somebody else's goals, your neighbor's goals, your parents' goals, your society goals. They will be your own, and this will make them possible. You will not be chasing something that you don't really need, and after getting it or getting close, you realize, oh no, this is not what I want. The goals are not for somebody else, right? The goals that you're setting are not to please your husband or your boss or your teacher. They are for you, and they represent what your soul actually wants for you in this life. So this is much deeper connection. And to get there, you need to connect with your soul, right? To be able to receive this information and to receive guidance to be able to achieve them. Because achieving the goal, the path to achieving the goals will be also different for everybody else, but everybody. And everybody will have their own lessons, everybody will have their own paths, and it's not going to be straight. It's always going to be going into unexpected directions, as we already know how the lines curves unexpectedly. And so I want to show you 5 most common mistakes that people make when they set up goals. And let me do like this. So the reasons, here are the 5 things why you are not progressing in your goals. So first one is that your goals are externally driven. That's what exactly I talked about. That your goals are not coming from within you. You may think you need this beautiful car, luxury car that your neighbors are driving, and you may want to try and buy it and spend time and money to buy it, and then realize, oh no, that's not exactly what I want. It doesn't make me happy for a long run. It just is a instantaneous satisfaction moment in this moment, and then I'm again not able to understand where am I going, right? If you agree with this, can you type 1 in the chat? And the second, okay, thank you. So the second one is when the goals are unbalanced. What is to be unbalanced? If you are having your business, you know that you are so much focused on the business, or if you're having a career, you will be very focused on your career and then not pay attention to your health or your family or your relationship. And so this is when something falls out of your awareness. And unbalanced goals don't give you holistic approach. They don't bring this satisfaction and balanced life that we want. So goals need to be balanced. And when you connect to them through the drawings, through the art process, you will be able to really feel, you will get the guidance how to find this balance and how to create holistic life. And third, so if you have, if you understand about unbalanced and balanced goal, can you type 2 in the chat, please? If you agree with this, right? Okay. And third one is contradictory goals. So what will be an example of contradictory goals? For example, if you want to receive a promotion at work, but you know that if you become a manager and if you get more responsibilities, you will be stuck at work for longer hours, and then you will not have time to go to fitness or to go for a walk or do things outside of work that you want to do. So this is what contradictory goals are. Have you, do you think you have contradictory goals that are in your life, or maybe before you have had a contradictory goals? If you have had, can you type 3 in the chat? Okay. And the fourth one is a lack of purpose. Every goal that we set, it needs to bring us fulfillment. It needs to bring us deeper joy, a deeper knowledge about who we are, where we are going, not just this momental satisfaction. It needs to go deeper and be aligned with our purpose for our life. So, and with the drawing process, we really connect to this, to our body and to our state. And it's like a compass that shows us directly, is this aligned with us or no? Because every line you draw, every rounding you do, it will show you how you feel and whether it is bringing you joy or something is wrong there. So if you want your goals to be aligned with your purpose, if you can, please type 4 in the chat. Okay, good. And then the fifth one is having no action plan, because we are working with art, we are drawing, we are working on with our subconscious, but still there is this portion outside of the class, outside of the drawing, that we need to take actions. You know that if you want to lose weight, you will need to move your body and do some actions. Or if you want even to go and buy something, to get something for yourself, you need to take some actions. You will need to either go to the store or go online. There is actually actions that are needed, and creating this action plan is very important, but sometimes it can be daunting. Oh, now I will have to do this, really. So the trick is here to connect this action plan with ease and motivation, so you enjoy doing it and you don't sabotage yourself. And again, through the drawing process, through the exercises, we are able to achieve it very harmoniously, very naturally. So if you are not an action person, if you feel like actions are too hard for you, can you type 5 in the chat? I want to see how many have this. Okay, yes. So it can be frightening to think, okay, now I really have to do it. But I promise you, with the Neurographic process, with the steps that we're going to be drawing, you will get to the state where you're inspired and you're driven to do it. It's going to be easy. All the obstacles are going to be resolved and rounded so that it's easier for you to just you will do the actions as something pleasant, as something joyful. Okay, good. And now, if you can get, please, like a scrap paper, we're gonna do an exercise before we, not exercise, we're gonna write something before we start. And let me share my screen. Can everybody see my notepad? Yes, good. Okay, so just get a pen. I'm gonna try to make it more visible for you. We're gonna assess just three areas for health, for love or relationships, and for finances or money. And in the first column, so first here, we're gonna write 2023. So right now, in 2023, can you assess yourself on a scale from 0 to 10, and 0 being very bad, like the most negative that you can have? So if we are talking about money, you are completely at 0 or even at negative, and 10 being you are the richest person that you want to be. And this is related to yourself. Don't compare yourself with others, just to yourself. If you think about yourself, if you think about your money goal, for example, and what is your ideal for you will be 10. And how far are you from this 10? The furthest is 0. So if you can assess yourself for each of the category right now during the end of the 2023. So how much is your health? And you can also type into the chat. I'm looking, okay. It can be for later. Yes, it can be about self-love, the second one, yes. If you are not looking for relationship, if this is the most important relationship with yourself, yes, it can be self-love. Okay, so we have 757, good. And let's see, I'm just gonna put, just for example, 468, good. 581, very good. Okay, and when you are ready, just add them up. So you will get a score here, and we will do something else with it. Just add all of this together. And then look back last year, 1 year ago, exactly a week before New Year. Where were you in those three categories, again, compared to the from 0 to 10? How would you rate yourself 1 year ago? And it may have been maybe the health was the same, maybe it was better, maybe it was worse, doesn't matter. Love life, maybe it was different in money. So just your own.
Vacuuming, cleaning, dusting, scrubbing. A lot.
Okay, and then again, add them up. So it will be 11. Okay. And then we will see the difference. So between today and last year, what is the difference? Calculate what is the difference between all of each of them. And add it up. So if you have, depending what you have, somebody may have a positive number, it means that there is an improvement between year of the year. If you have a 0, it means that there is no improvement, it stayed the same. If you may have a negative number, and it means that it's declining. And usually, normally, if you don't do anything special about your goals, if you just people live their lives, it's either stays the same or is declining. But with what we are doing with our program, or with any other program that you take about correctly setting your goals and working on your goals, you will get an improvement, and it may be 25% improvement, or it's going to be incremental improvement, but it's still around 25% of improving between year over year. And so would you like to have a 25% improvement in your goals? Can you type in the chat if you do? Yes. Good. Okay. Yep. Very good. Great. Okay. Perfect. Does anybody not want to have 25% improvement in a year of their goals? I guess, I bet there is no. Okay, so with today's exercise, I'm just gonna show you a little bit of how this process works, and you will be doing. Cindy is 100%. Okay, you can have 100%. If this is your goal to have 100%, Anna wants 50% improvement. Yes, you can. You definitely, it's absolutely possible. But you know that it's not only what we will be drawing, but also the actions, and how the more you work on it, the time you are willing to do, because it's not what determines a goal for you is what you want and what you are willing to work on. And the willing to work on is as important as what you want. Okay, so how many of you don't know anything about Neurographica process and how we are drawing Neurographica? How many of you are new? Can you type 1? So I know what I need to tell or explain in the beginning. Okay, all of you are well seasoned. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for doing this with me. So let's choose one of those 3 areas: health, love, or money. Whichever one you resonate with more. Oh, Daphne says 1. Daphne, where is Daphne? Hi, Daphne. You haven't had, you don't know how to draw Neurographica? Can you turn on your microphone or camera? Daphne? Okay, I guess not. Okay, then I'll explain what, just follow me and you will be okay. So I'll make it, I'll explain. Okay, so have you so did you choose, were you able to choose one of those 3 areas? We'll just work on one of those right now. So choose one of those. And let's say, for example, I will choose health. And you remember your score for health right now, or for other, if you choose self-love or money. Our classes are customizable, so even if I'm drawing on one topic, you are welcome to draw on another topic, and you will be able to watch it again and choose a different topic next time. So don't worry if you're wondering which one is more important right now. You will have the recording. You will be able to do this exercise again for the other goals. So just choose one of them. And take a marker. It can be black or blue or any other colors, whichever you want. I'm probably gonna take black so you can see me better. So let me just, as I said, so let me just take a black marker. Okay, and maybe I want to take a little bit bigger. If you are a beginner, in Neurographica, take marker that is thicker. Do not take a very thin liner or gel pen. Take something that is thicker. Maybe Sharpies are 1.5. I'm gonna have 1.2 thickness. There are other markers that are different thicknesses, so something like this will be good, whichever you have. Or you can start drawing lines with a pencil as well. If you don't have a marker, choose a pencil. The only thing you will need to know that all the lines we will be drawing with the same color. For the lines, do not switch the color. After that, we will start coloring and we will be adding different colors, but for the lines, do not change the color you're drawing the lines with. Okay, any questions so far? Good. So we are gonna draw a circle that will represent our goal. And I'm gonna be talking about health goal, my health. So hovering over the paper, see how big or how small you want to draw a circle for your goal. How important is the health for you right now? And your hand is going to show you the correct circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it a couple of times and keep on drawing the circle. You may want to draw, expand it or make it smaller as you draw. And that's okay. Don't stop drawing until you feel satisfied. So you will feel from your body, okay, that's good. So just have a circle for your health. And you can label it. So this is your goal for health. In Neurographica, we label things. It's optional. You don't have to do it. It's some people may not like labeling things, and it's okay. It's up to you. And as you look at this goal, how does it make you feel inside? Notice any sensations in your body. Do you have any stuckness or stiffness somewhere? And what thoughts are coming to you? Maybe you have different memories coming. Pay attention to everything. You may want to jot them down on the scrap paper somewhere, because those are messages from your subconscious. Those are your inner guidance. Excitement, says Anna. Good. Very good. That's perfect. Excitement, but some people may not have still excitement. But if you do have excitement, notice what you feel in your body. How are your shoulders? How is your breathing? And inside of this circle, draw a pyramid, draw a triangle pointing up. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can go out of the paper, out of the square. Outside can be outside of the, and this will represent the action, the movement that we want to achieve, but we want to make it very congruent with us. So divide this triangle into 3 parts. And in the first one, we want to think about what we need to do. So what is it that we need to do that you already know that you need to be doing to achieve this goal for your health? Or for whatever you are drawing about. So I know I need to be exercising. I need to be moving my body. And as you know what action you need to do, draw a circle for each of those actions. Maybe this is better. So this is movement. And as you draw this circle, you can do it several times. You may add lines to explore what is the movement really represent to you. So just add lines that are not repeating themselves. They are not wavy lines, but they are lines like natural lines as rivers or branches. And as you do them, we're gonna start rounding. Every crossing in between the lines, we just gonna start rounding. And this is a technique for rounding. You just go inside each of the segment and create this wobbly, ovally shape to round all the corners, to incorporate it. Incorporate this shape. And the more waves you have, the more different movements of the lines you have, the better it will be for you. So don't strive for perfection. Strive for smoothness so that you don't have any sticky things or edges. And work with all the edges to smooth them down as you do it. So it becomes very alive, very vibrant. This is the movement for me. What will be the second one? The second one can be diet. Food that I eat. So this is food. And again, I'm going to explore with lines in round. And this is the time when you can spend more time on those and kind of reflect on them. We're not going to have that much time today, but just connect and see what is the message there for you. What are the foods that you need that I need for me? I'm thinking about this topic, but as I round, it's very calm. I'm staying calm and positive about choosing my foods, being mindful about choosing foods, and feeding my body what I put in my body. Those two things are the more important ones, how we move our body and what we put inside our bodies for health. And then what else what else I need to do? I probably also need to this is the mental part. So about how I'm my state of being, my state of thinking, so staying positive, working with my motivation, and so this is emotional. This for me is emotion. For you, it can be something different. And again, adding lines and rounding everything. So this is emotional part. And look at your circles, which one is bigger, so you will get idea of which one is more important to you. And then the third one for me in the health area is meditation. Strangely enough, it's important for me for my health and practices that I'm doing. So what it is for you, if you're drawing on different topics, maybe you can type in the chat what are the to-do things for you. So maybe others can benefit from them. What are some to-do things for finances or for relationships? So this was mind, and this was meditation. I added rest. Oh, very good, Tammy. Very good. Great idea about rest. Sleep. Yes, this is also very important. Sleep is a big part of health. I'm also gonna add sleep and rest. Thank you. Okay, and we go to the next level. The second one will be why. So why do you need better health? Think about the reasons why do you need, or why do you need more money? Why do you need more better finances? Well, health is, I want to stay healthy for my kids, to be able to take care of them and to be a good example. So this is a big one for me. This is a big why for me. I'm drawing a circle, so this is kids. And I'm rounding. And as I do, I also observe how I feel. So in my body, I feel uplifted right away. There is a wave of energy, positive energy coming through my body. And I feel that it's really important. This motivation for me, this why is really important. What else? I want to be able to enjoy long life and to learn and to teach. So this is another why for myself. I want to be able to experience life, to enjoy life, to travel and to learn and to see and to connect with people, to teach, to do more classes. So this is experience. And you may have more than two whys or just one why. What is your why for your topic? Can you type in the chat? What is the why? And it's very beneficial if you are sharing or confirming your circles, not just thinking about them, but verbalizing them, sharing them. It's also beneficial for you to do this when you draw, not just to sit for this to sit inside your head, but if you are expressing it, it's making it even stronger. Quality of life, expansion, very good. When you think of expansion, you have something specific that you are wanting to expand, right? And you have a vision. Mobility, agile, be agile. Okay, develop health as foundational for my other goals. Yes, what are those whys? What are your other goals? And you see how already this goal of health is integrated with other goals, so that we have this stream of not contradicting. The goals are not going to be contradicting each other. They're going to be holistically supporting each other already. And this is coming from you. This information is coming from you. And the last one is belief. What is your belief about your goal? So about the topic. So the topic of health, of money, of love, relationship. Let me give you an example. For example, if we are drawing about money, you may believe that there is enough for everybody. Don't do negative beliefs. If you have negative beliefs, we have a special exercise that we teach in the basic user course to remove obstacles and negative beliefs. If you want to work with them, it's called catharsis exercise, and we teach you how to use it to remove negative beliefs. But try to find right now a positive belief about this topic. So what is your positive belief? What is my positive belief about health? I believe that my body is intelligent and it can heal itself. I believe that there is enough strength, enough resources to achieve health and live happy and long. What are your positive beliefs? What positive beliefs do you have about this topic that you're drawing on? Maybe it's more than one, and you can add more circles here if it's more than one. So do you have any positive beliefs? Can you type in the chat or share? You can turn on your microphone and share.
I've done this before, so I can do it again.
Okay, very good. This is strong. Absolutely. So empowering. Thank you for sharing. This is very, very good. I'm worth it and I'm open to it. Very good. Vaya, what's your positive belief? And again, if you don't have a positive belief or everything that's coming up right now is negative, just draw a circle And you can work on removing negative beliefs later, but draw a circle that you want to have a positive belief here. And start exploring it. Set an intention to find this positive belief. Okay. And check again, after doing all this, how do you feel in your body? How is it, is there any changes in your breathing, in your posture, in your, how you're sitting? Do you feel something in your body? How does it feel? Maybe something is itching or you're coughing. And we are gonna invite, we're gonna draw some lines that will go through the entire drawing. And we will start from the bottom to the top. They can go over existing lines or create new lines. Try not to make them repetitive. Create lines that are unexpected and going into unexpected directions. And this is how we are creating new possibilities in life. We create new outcomes, getting out of the ordinary. And let's round those as well. Okay, so here is, they're going through the entire drawing. And then we're just gonna round them. In this course, that is coming, you're gonna be able to work deeply with many of your goals, not just one, and create this synergy and purpose to be able to achieve them. And it's all done with a fun and very creative ideas. So as I draw, I'm observing my breathing also and noticing how emotions are, what emotions are I'm experiencing. As we do this, and let's think of an outcome. So if you fulfill your goal about health, what will be the outcome? Maybe think about you can also think about the other way. If you don't achieve your goal of health, what are you gonna lose? What are you gonna be missing? What is not gonna come true? What is not gonna be present in your life? And then turn it around and think about what is gonna be the effect, the result of you achieving this goal. And as you think of it, when you realize what it is, what it's gonna be like, I invite you to draw a circle that is gonna go outside of the paper. So, but first think about your goal, what the outcome. When I get healthy, when I achieve 100% of your goal, of my goal for health, what is my life gonna be? What is it? How is gonna be? How it is? How is it gonna be for me? For people around me? For the whole world, maybe? What am I gonna be able to accomplish? Maybe I'm gonna be able to become a good teacher, to influence a lot of people, to help them heal and achieve their goals. Maybe it's gonna be just for my children, to raise them and to help them be better humans. And as you come up with this, just draw a big circle that is going outside of the paper. And really connect with it, really feel what it's gonna be like if you achieve your goal 100%. We had somebody wanted to achieve the goals at 100%. Can you see yourself? What is it gonna be like? And really think about the effects on other people or people that you like, people around you, people far away from you, the whole planet. If you are able to think of the results, can you type 2 into the chat, please? Are you able to connect? Okay, good, Steve. Thank you. Are you able to connect to this vision? 100% completion of your goal. And yes, good, Eva. Fulfilled, very good. And right away, pay attention to your body. So how do you feel in your body? Take a deep breath. Stay grounded. Feel your entire body. Are your shoulders straight? Is your back straighter? How are your shoulders? How is your neck? How is the energy flowing? Okay, and let's add some colors. As you add colors, start from the top. And you choose the colors that resonate with you. You may want to start don't copy exactly my colors if they don't resonate. You're welcome to use the same colors, but you don't have to. It will be better if you have the color that really inspires you. And I'm using color pencils as always, but you can use markers or highlighters to color. And I choose yellow for my top goal, to my results, to keep it bright and attractive to me. And at first, we're just gonna add some colors, like drafting it. And then later we'll come back and spend more time on the colors. And as you have the results from this result, try to look down on your beliefs. What is your belief about this area of your life? So my belief was that body can heal itself, and choose maybe the same color, maybe different, to add to your belief, and ask yourself, maybe your belief has changed already. Maybe you are now thinking of a more empowering belief. Maybe it just became stronger for you, the same belief. If you can achieve your goal, if you see yourself achieving your goal 100%, how does this belief look like for you? Is it helping you? Is it going to be helping you? Maybe you need to change your belief if it's not empowering enough, or add additional belief. Look for a belief for you. And as we go, we step down, look at your why, or why, several whys. How do they look like now? Why is it that you want to achieve this? When you have seen the result already, how does the why look like? Is it stronger? And does it create more motivation for you? Is it more clear why you really need it? And you can use different colors for why. Again, it's up to you which one you want to use. Maybe do the same. You can stick with the same color. See what resonates. And as you do the why, step down to what you need to do. So those are actions. How do your actions look like now after you have seen the result? After you have experienced the result of your 100% fulfilled wish. How is your movement going to be? For me, how is my movement? Well, it's more conscious. I really feel that I need to be connected with my body a lot more. Even when I do simple movements, I can be connected and doing it mindfully. What about the food and what I eat? Foods I'm gonna be enjoying and only using the foods that makes me aligned, feel aligned with the purpose and my goal. It's gonna be easier and I can feel more satisfaction and joy coming from this. What else? The mind, my mind. So how am I gonna utilize the resources that I have from my mind? Our mind is incredible creation and it's very helpful. It's a great gift as well as our body for us to live in this 3D reality and experience this amazing world. So I feel like I am in control. I feel like it's my friend. My mind is my friend. Somebody said that they usually compare the mind as monkey mind, but I've heard people renaming their minds like a dog, loyal dog that you can train. Or a friend of mine said it's a beautiful horse that I can ride and it's gorgeous and strong. So choose, maybe you can choose what it is for you. Okay, and as we do it, let's not forget to align ourselves with, align this goal with the rest of the goals, because we spoke in the beginning that this is not the only one of our goals. And we are going to add a thicker lines to go one or two, to go through the drawing, the same color as the rest of the lines, and bring alignment, bring congruency, and help us go in the same direction. Bring this holistic goals to wholeness to our goals. And we round this line, the thicker line, that is called the field line. And don't worry if you don't know all the names, all the way to do those drawings. You will, if you're a beginner, you will have tutorials included in the course to know how to do each step of the course. So while you keep on rounding and drawing, you can add more lines, more colors. I want to show you a little bit about the program. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So okay, so this is Create Your the Life You Love program, and we are gonna start a group that is gonna do it in January. So you're welcome to join it. There are several options that you can choose from. And if you really are committed to what we talked about, to setting your goals and to helping you and to achieving them, not just setting them, but also achieving them in the most holistic and in the most congruent way, an easy way, this program is for you. You will be able to identify your goals, define them, and sift through them and see if they are really aligned with you, and release those that are not your own, but really feel the guidance from within. Classes are pre-recorded. They are done by Anna Romanenko and myself. You will have different classes. And as I said, in the beginning, you will have bonus, which is 8 tutorials about each step in Neurographic, how to draw the drawing, each part of your drawing. So you can, if you're a complete beginner, you will learn about those and be able to practice them. And then we have 6 lessons that you can go through at your own pace. They're in recorded. You can do them several times if you wish, and we should recommend you do them several times. And some people may do them every day. Some people may do them once a week. It's up to you. We offer 2 packages. Let me show you the 2 packages. So first one is the gold package, which is $99. And it includes all the classes, the 6 classes plus tutorials, and a group, our Telegram group and Facebook group that you can communicate. We have on the website, there is a forum group that you can share your drawings and encourage each other to complete the course. And we have a platinum package, which is $4.99, which includes everything for the gold package, plus we have 4 personal coaching sessions. Why do you need who will need these coaching sessions? These are one-on-one done on Zoom, and they're gonna help you really dive deeper. The students who have purchased those before, they have faster success, and they have realizations, a lot more realizations that they would have missed if they have done it only by themselves. So it's like 80% more deeper, going deeper. And you know that when you are doing this with a coach, an experienced instructor, you will be able to go deeper and have support and have more realizations and better success with your goals. Plus, you will get feedback on your drawings, and it will be done online at your convenience. And we have had great results from students. Those are amazing classes that you're gonna get, and they're gonna get you to the next level of fulfilling your goals, setting your goals, and making them come true. This is really accelerated course for your goals. It's very, very good to do in the beginning of the year. You can do it in any time of the year, but in the beginning, because it's January and because it's start of the new year, it's amazing to do it now. And we also offer a discount, 10% discount if you, this will be mailed to you, as well as the recording of this class. So at the end of the class, I want to hear from you or type it in the chat if you can go back and look at your goal and rate it from 0 to 10. You have the number there. What was it before? And what was it now? Can you type in the chat or share what was it before and how do you feel about your achieving your goal now? Do you feel more motivated? Do you feel like it's more achievable? How would you rate yourself? Activating was at 4, now is at 7. Yay, good, very good. Thank you. How about everybody else? And if you have, I feel more vivid and what is it? Encouraged. Very good. Yes, more motivated and clear about it. Good. I'm confident I can definitely achieve it. Wow. More aware, 4 to 7. Very good. Motivated and excited. I feel a little more motivated. Very good. Great. Well, thank you. I'm glad that it was helpful. And I look forward to seeing you in the course. And if you have any questions right now, we have a few more minutes. Very excited to join you in the new year. Thank you. Yes, me too. I'm looking